Hello there. I just thought I'd make one more video today and to promote my other channel, and I want to get a certain Arsenal fan on to have a chinwag because he's a laugh. He's fun. He seems fun. He seems like a real gooner. Maybe a couple of years older than me. I don't know. We're a similar age bracket that way. Similar. Well, I'm early 40s. He looks mid 40s at least. He might have to shoot me down there. But I'm a George Graham boy. You know what I mean? 1-0 to the Arsenal. Anyway. Fabian Ruiz. Now, everyone we are linked to, right, a certain other club is linked to them also. Now, if this is happening to you, just put a like or make a comment. Newcastle United are also linked. They're linked to fucking everyone. But the thing is, Arsenal were linked to Bruno Guimaraes, right? The fabulous Brazilian central midfielder they've got, who scored the second killer goal to finish our Champions League hopes of a few weeks ago. Now, if we'd have signed him, I think they wanted an extra 5 million and Arsenal refused to pay it. Newcastle come in with 40. They got their man. Right? He knows where Newcastle are going. Right? In 3 to 4 years, Newcastle will be up there with Manchester City. They will. They'll be up there with all the best players. They'll have the best manager. It's just inevitable, mate. It's inevitable. And that's why my new, well, it's not it's an old channel, but I've renamed it. Let's have a look. I'm gonna tag it in this video. It's called The Official Blueprint to Winning Without Oil, #oil. I put Arsenal, obviously because I'm an Arsenal fan. #oil is ruining our beautiful game. These rich pricks know now Newcastle. Who next? Just look at what happened with Chelsea in the end. I have plenty more to say, but for now, Arsenal must beat #OilFC to keep their top 4 hopes alive, which they didn't. With Partey's injury, if we'd have signed Guimaraes, we'd have probably got top 4. It's as simple as that. I know Elneny did a good job, but Bruno Guimaraes is at a different level. You know, it's all right. Elneny coming in doing a cameo for 7 or 8 matches. Let's give him a new contract over it. It's only a 1-year extension. So it's not like we've given him like a 5-year deal like they're talking about Eddie fucking Nketiah. He's another one that I don't think should be staying at the club. I think we should just let him go. Let him go and fly his wings somewhere else. He's an average player. He's not a Saka or a Smith Rowe. Them two are proper class and will be world. I think Saka is on the verge of being a world-class player. Smith Rowe's not getting as much game time. That's because there's more competition in his spots. Saka has made that right-hand wing his own. The way he cuts in, he's just so good to watch, and he's getting better and better. But Arsenal linked to Fabian Ruiz. Now, funny enough, because Newcastle wanted him as well, and he said no to Newcastle. I don't want to join you. So that made me laugh straight away. Um, he's had a fantastic season for Napoli. He scored 7 goals. He's got 3 assists. He's a Spanish international. He's not got many caps. He's got 5 caps, something like that. But he's caught the eye of Barcelona, Real Madrid, obviously, being a Spanish boy. But he's also caught the eye of Mikel Arteta and Edu. Now, we're also linked with Yuri Tillemans. I only want Champions League football. Now, I've looked at both their stats. They're pretty similar. Ruiz has scored 1 more goal this season. I think he has more assists as well. Personally, out of the two, I think I'd like to go for Ruiz. 25 million. And I don't think Napoli can stop it from happening, because they lose him on a free next summer. So they'd rather cash in. And I think Roma are going to come back in for Granit Xhaka. There's no doubt about that. But with Xhaka having a really good season, I think Xhaka's put his price tag up to at least 25 to 30 mil. He has. But if we lost Xhaka, we'd have to, it's all right slagging Xhaka off and all that. I've slagged him off. I always said while he's at the club, we'll never get top 4. And I do believe that. So I think maybe selling Granit Xhaka is for the best. And let's just move on. I don't think Xhaka really is the player for Arsenal. Fabian Ruiz, much, much more suited to Arsenal and Mikel Arteta as well for playing. Quick turnover of the ball, quick in transition, and an excellent number 8. Will assist, will score, will partner Partey and Odegaard. It'd be an excellent, excellent addition. Oh yeah, it's also cracked me up. Newcastle want William Saliba now as well. Honestly, Leicester wants Saliba, Napoli wants Saliba, fucking whole world wants him. Mate, he's an Arsenal player. Marseille want him. Look, if anyone was going to get him, it would have been Marseille. They're not. He's coming back to Arsenal. He's spoken to Arteta. Arteta's saying you're going to play. I personally think it'd be our main centre-back. I reckon with Gabriel, I reckon Ben White will be a 50 millions player who sits on the bench quite a bit in the league, at least. The cups, he'll get his opportunity, but injuries and all that, White and Saliba will get their chance to play together, and we'll see. Now, on my blueprint to winning without oil, I want to talk in depth about oil and the way it's ruining football. Now, Kylian Mbappe has just signed a new contract with PSG, right? Because they're petrified of losing him on a free to Real Madrid. These fucking idiots don't realise this. He's going to Madrid anyway. You just give him £1 million a week. The deal's worth something like 125. It's 125 or 175 mil. Let's have a look. I know Simon Jordan went in on it on TalkSport, rightly so. Some things I don't agree with Simon Jordan on, but Right. Newcastle, yeah, what's Saliba, yeah. Fabian Ruiz, oh yeah. He's 26. He's quite tall as well. He's like 6 foot plus. I think he's like 6'1", 6'2". So he's an aerial threat. So, us being quite handy off corners. I got his stats up here. In Serie A, he scored 7 goals. Um, in the Europa League, he got 4 goals, um, 2 assists. No, sorry, 1 goal in the Europa League, 3 assists. That's right. 7 goals, 4 assists in Serie A. But it's his all-round game, and his height. I like the fact he's tall and he's silky and he's skillful. He's fast. I think Tielemans only won Champions League football. Will fucking fuck off to Tottenham, man. I mentioned what Jed Spence. Apparently, it's a done deal with Tottenham. He's going to Tottenham. Well, let him go to fucking Tottenham. I've got some news about Tottenham actually in a minute. I want to laugh about because I think it's going to happen. Anyway, killing Mbappe. I think it's around 125 million or 175. He's getting £1 million a week. And these are the sort of players that Newcastle, and these are the sort of contracts that Newcastle will be handing out once they get in that top 4 and cement their place. They will overtake all of us. They will overtake Arsenal, Spurs, Man United, Liverpool, Chelsea, and they fight out with Manchester City. They've got more money than City. But, they haven't got Pep Guardiola, have they? Maybe they might employ him afterwards, but I doubt, I think Pep would be done with the Prem by then. But who knows? They could still steal Pep. It wouldn't surprise me if they try. They're unbelievable, mate. They really are. Yeah, so Saracen Guna, I want you to come on my channel and we'll have a split screen and we'll have a good old chinwag about the old days, and then what we got to do as a club to get back in the big time. Basically, we just missed out. But to be honest, I think maybe it's done us a favour because I think we've got a chance of winning the Europa League. Look how close West Ham got. If we've got a deeper squad, better squad than West Ham, I think we're a much better team than West Ham. I think we can win the Europa League. I expect Manchester United are thinking the same, but I think we're a much better team than Man United as well. But with Ten Hag coming in, I think it's going to take some adjustment with Ten Hag. I don't just see it, He seems like a no-nonsense character and all that, but that only gets you so far, and maybe that's just for the media. But, he has to be like that with some of them fucking idiots in the dressing room as well. Now, Sadio Mane wants to go to Bayern Munich. He's in his last year of his contract. He isn't signing a new one. Robert Lewandowski could be on his way to Chelsea. Rumour has it he's leaving anyway. He's been that goal machine for the last decade, breaking all sorts of records. How he's never won the Ballon d'Or is beyond me. Anyway, there's an opening for a striker because bringing Diaz in on the left and they had Salah on the right, they got Jota and they've always had Firmino, haven't they? You know what I mean? But Harry Kane to Liverpool. How could Harry Kane turn that down? I know he's working for Conte and all that, and he's loving it, but come on. Liverpool, mate, a well-oiled machine, Champions League finals, Premier, it's just, if they had Harry Kane up front, it would be rivaling the Erling Haaland silent. I think it would outdo it for sensationalism. And just imagine that Salah, Kane and Diaz with Firmino and Jota, mate. That would be some strike force. With Thiago and Firmino and not pulling the strings behind them. I just think if Klopp can pull it off, but they've lost Michael Edwards now, he's moved on, and that director of football, that's why Manchester United was so successful, because they had their right man with Alex Ferguson in the day. Arsenal had David Dean, Arsenal got Edu, Arsenal have got to be active in this transfer window, not reactive. Active, not reactive. We've put in a bid of 25 million euros for Aaron Hickey. Newcastle want him as well. But with Kieran Tierney's injury record, surely he knows he's going to play. Being in 4 competitions, Hickey, I personally think Hickey is going to be possibly the best player in his position over the next decade. They're talking about him as the new Philip Lahm. Left-footed, right-footed, can score goals, can play right wing-back, right-back, defensive, left-back, defensive, left wing-back, flying forward. He can do the lot. Big teams in Italy are looking at him. If we can't get Jed Spence, young English lad, let's get the Scotsman back and do what it takes to bring him home. I mean, there's talk of Zinchenko, but, it's very rare. I don't see that one happening. And to be honest, I'd rather have Hickey than Zinchenko. Don't get me wrong, if we do get the opportunity to sign Zinchenko, I wouldn't be disappointed. But so to Saracen Guna, come on. First of all, hit that subscribe button, because I've hit it on yours. It's because I don't go to. I've only been to a handful of games this season, and I was drinking, and so I wasn't filming. I was going out with my mates, having a laugh. But next season we'll be making content, and it'd be good to get to know you online, and then maybe do some content together after the matches. Go around interviewing fans, all sorts of stuff. We can talk about that. I'd like you to come on live on my other channel. Link will be in the description. And I will make, if you don't respond, I will make a direct video to you on the other channel. So, yeah, Fabian Ruiz, what do you think about it? Looks like Chelsea have a £200 million war chest. Looks like they're going to get Jules Koundé, all sorts of players. It looks like Lukaku's going back winter, and there's a lot of movement at Chelsea. I personally don't think Chelsea. I know Tuchel won the Champions League, right? But I don't think Thomas Tuchel will ever win the Premier League. I just don't. I think he'd be always thereabouts, but while City and Pep and Klopp are about, he ain't at their level, even with all the P's. And that's where some of these oil clubs have got it twisted. They think players are just obsessed with money. Well, some are, and some ain't. Some just want to play football and maybe play for the team they love and supported as a kid, like William Saliba. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Come on, Saracen Gooner, where are you? Still baddest, greatest, youngest team ever. Over the Arsenal.